Good Wednesday morning, Southwest Arkansas. We got a lot to talk about today. The severe weather chances are increasing for Thursday. We do have partly cloudy skies today, and a few rain chances could be possible later throughout the day today. And we'll talk about that all here in just a quick moment. So, taking a look at today's forecasted highs, you're going to see highs throughout the day. We're going to be in the lower to upper 70s. Not rolling out the possibility of maybe an 80-degree high. Really think we stay though in the 70s throughout the day today. As you can see, Texarkana potentially being the area that gets close to 80 degrees. Most of us are going to be right there around 75 to 77 degrees across the area. I really think a lot of us are probably going to see 77 degrees, while places like Mena, Nashville, 72 to 74 degrees looks likely for you over there as well as we progress throughout the day today. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies look likely throughout the day. You're going to see cloud cover decrease throughout the day to partly cloudy skies. We're also going to be watching for a small 10% chance of an isolated hit or miss shower across the area. Not everybody's going to see rain tonight, but we are going to watch that closely. Not everybody's going to see rain throughout the day today. We do have a 30% chance of thunderstorms as we progress into the overnight time frame tonight. And overnight lows, or forecasted overnight lows tonight, are going to be really in the lower 60s across most of the area, mid to lower 60s. Not going to get super cool, so we're going to continue to monitor that. But overnight lows in the 60 degree range there, and 30% chance of some showers and storms overnight tonight. Now, another look at the area-wide 6-day forecast throughout the week. Once again, today, decreasing cloud covers, highs in the really in the 70s, with overnight lows in the lower 60s. 30% chance of an overnight thunderstorm. Now, Thursday, highs potentially right there in the 70s and right there around 80 degrees, with overnight lows in the lower 60s, with slight risk, now with an enhanced risk across most of the area, and a chance of severe storms, a 70 to 90% chance of some rain and storms. And now let's take a look at that severe weather outlook. So you see this green area. This is the marginal risk, which is a 1 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. That's still kind of in portions of Union County or the El Dorado area. This yellow area is the next step up, which is a 2 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. That currently includes Texarkana, Magnolia, Camden, Arkadelphia, Malvern, Hope, Ashdown, and those areas, Prescott, and Sheridan. You're in the slight risk, which is a 2 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. We now have a new enhanced risk, this orange area that includes just north of, just northwest of Hot Springs Village, Glenwood, Kirby, Nashville, Derricks, DeQueen, Mena, and those areas. And this is a 3 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. Don't necessarily take the severe weather risk or these different zones super serious. If you're in the slight risk, you still have that chance for severe weather. You still have a chance of severe weather, basically. Now, taking a look at the potential threats, we're going to start off with the tornado threat. And if you take a look at this, you see this green color here is the low-end tornado threat, or very low-end tornado threat. That goes from Hope to Texarkana to Hot Springs. We're going to be watching this closely. We do have this brown color, which is the 5% or the low tornado threat. So here's what you have. You have the green or light green, or the green colored area, which is the very low tornado threat, and the brown area, which is the low tornado threat. You still need to monitor it. You still have the chance of seeing tornadoes with this event. There is still that tornado threat with this. All modes of severe weather will be possible with this storm, but the main threat is going to be very large hail, and we'll show you that here in just a minute. Now, taking a look at the wind threat, you have this brown area here, which is the low end on the damaging wind, and then you have the yellow area, which is the medium rain, or the medium threat for damaging wind gusts as well. The very large hail threat, though, we do have the small or the low end threat down here around El Dorado and Pine Bluff and over that direction. Then the medium threat for Arkadelphia, Hope, Camden, Magnolia, Texarkana. There is also the dashed line area here, as you can see. This is the potential for very large hail, 2 inches or greater will be possible, and you do have the 30% or higher chance of severe weather, or really for the where the enhanced risk is at, and that is for very large hail there for D Queen, Mena, just north of Hot Springs, Glenwood, Mount Ida. You all have that potential, some very large hail or hail to very large hail. I really think the large hail threat is the main threat for this. I would say that, and then the tornado threat is there with it, or is it's on the tornado threat's on the lower end, but it still needs to be watched closely with that once again. Now, real quickly here, we're going to take a look at potential future cast of what the future radar is showing. And we're going to go back here to this, and give me one moment here. Let me get it pulled up here. So this is going to start us off at this. Well, let's back this up to this morning here. So starting off at 10 a.m. this morning, you can kind of see some small showers possible off this one model. Now this is one model that we use. This is the HRRR model. It helps us kind of get an idea of what radar could look like. It's not exactly going to be where these storms are going to line up at. It gives us a general idea on the area of where these storms could be at. And once we put this in motion here, throughout the day today, you could see some of those little isolated showers. And then as we progress in the night, those rain chances increase a little more into tomorrow morning. And then putting this in motion, really watching, I would say, really after that 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. time frame for us. Is what we're going to be monitoring. We're going to be monitoring some storms that fire off over here in Oklahoma, potentially some storms here. And as we progress throughout the day, you can really see they start to pick up across the area here once again. And then as we head into the afternoon and evening, this is where this model comes to an end at currently, but we'll continue to monitor it, and we'll have updates out tonight as well. But as you go into the evening on Thursday, 7 to 8 p.m., maybe even a little later into the early overnight hours, you can see you have storms that we're going to have to be watching for that potential of severe weather. So once again, we do have that enhanced risk, which is a 3 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. The large hail threat looks likely, maybe potentially some very large hail. There is a damaging wind gust risk with this as well that I would put it at medium right now. The large hail threat is, I would say, the highest threat with this currently. And then you have that chance for a couple of tornadoes as well. All modes of severe weather will be possible with this on Thursday. Then as you progress back into Friday, you lose that severe weather threat at this time, but the heavy rain potential continues. And we could see between 2 to 4 inches of rain at this current time. We'll continue to keep you updated on that as well throughout this weekend. So we're going to continue to monitor that and watch for that potential of flash flooding. On Friday, highs are going to be in the lower 70s and overnight lows are going to be in the lower 50s with a 60% chance of thunderstorms. That could decrease as we go throughout the day, those rain chances. And then on Saturday, highs a little cooler in the mid 60s with overnight lows in the lower 50s, right there around 50 degrees with a 50% chance of rain in the morning and decreasing to 30% throughout the day. That's going to be some rain showers that we're going to be watching for on Saturday. Then on Sunday, we do have a chance of showers in the early morning time frame with highs in the upper 60s and overnight lows in the upper 30s with partly cloudy skies there on Sunday. And then on Monday, sunny skies look likely with highs in the lower 60s, right there around 60 degrees, potentially in the upper 50s as well, with overnight lows in the lower 30s. So we do have a cool down coming as we head into next week. We're going to be seeing below average temperatures throughout next week there as well. But once again, main focus is on the severe weather threat, and then we'll talk about the heavy rain threat after that. So we're going to continue to monitor that closely. We will have a evening weather outlook that's going to be live here on YouTube and Facebook, and we'll continue to keep you updated on the newest information that we have. So big thanks as always to Palmer's Roofing, J&S Auto Supply, Terry's Place, and Fort Smith Therapy for all they do to help us get this information to you guys. Once again, thank you guys very much for trusting us with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather. Make sure you stay weather aware on Thursday, have multiple ways to receive warnings, and make sure you continue to monitor Thursday closely as we continue to get closer to that there as well. Once again, timing looks to be from about after lunch, I would say about 1 p.m. ish for when storms are going to fire up to about, I would say, early overnight hours. We're going to be watching closely right here at your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather. Have a good rest of your Wednesday, and once again, stay weather aware on Thursday.